Hey everybody, welcome. It's me, Lynn. I did a thing today, and of course, I forgot to record it. But short little video today. I'll show you what I planted. Why you come on and watch with me? Maybe a mini tour. First thing I did yesterday, I transplanted last night some lettuce into my green stock here. Gotta get some more lettuce going. I put some down here in my spare cucumber thing, and I planted 2 new cucumbers here. And of course, they're already getting got to, so I don't know if anything's gonna come from that. Over here, in here is some little spare tiny pak choy, but they needed to come out of where they were, so I put them there. Let's see. I got a whole bunch of broccoli rabe that I transplanted in. And these here bigger ones, the smaller bigger ones, are cauliflower that I had in before. I do have nice lettuce here, cabbage here that's time to come out. That one there is a broccoli. And over here, I put another cabbage and some more broccoli rabe and another cabbage right there for this area. Over there is my third and final cabbage. Already getting eaten. Not sure if anything's gonna happen with it. Now down here, I got some pak choy. I put in throughout with the tomatoes. Over here, what's this, another cabbage, I think? Yep, another cabbage and some pak choy here. I put a few little pak choys in that little container, wherever I could fit. Here is another cabbage. And some chard I throw in here. Like I said, that's a cabbage. I put some chard in over here, which is new for my fall garden. And I got a broccoli grown beautiful there that I just planted not too long ago. Let's see. Oh, these are Brussels sprouts. That one and that little tiny one there. That's a Brussels sprout. Little bitty tiny one. And over here is another Brussels sprout. I really don't think they're going to amount to much. Sorry about all the shadows. And there, let's see. It's very bright out here. Is another cabbage. My Swiss chard's growing nicely. Oh, look at this. Basil has to be all harvested again. Then the tomatoes. I got my little granddaughter coming in from South Carolina. 2 of them, Maya and Olivia. And I'm gonna let them pick the tomatoes for me, because little ones in the garden are good. And all my beans are coming up nicely. They're all new. I tore out the old beans and put in new ones. Or the old peas, sorry. I still have this cuckoozy squash growing. They got a lot of females, but none of them are taken. Nope. And my sister cleaned up all of the leaves from the irises. I'll show you what I got down here that I found. Look at that calendula. Oh, it really needs to be cut back. It looks very sad. But look at him. I got one midget little golden watermelon. That's what they're called, folks. Don't get mad at me. I don't see any other ones in here, but just that one little one. I had another one, but the plant died. So, just one for me. My potatoes here growing wild. I gave them some more fertilizer today. Potassium and the phosphorus. Look at here. zinnias are going. Look at that pretty zinnia right there. The rose bush is coming back. This is a foxglove. And this is a phlox. But tell you what, we can never get it to bloom. We get little tiny buds and never blooms. My large red cherry tomato, doing fine. I have a Canterbury Bell there for next year going. Oh, they look sad. I really need to deadhead those. And look at this foxglove. Looks like it's going to be a yellow one. You got more zinnia down there. And this is a Juliet tomato plant that no one wanted, so I just popped it in there and it's going crazy. And look at all the blooms on that rose bush. We got a lot of blossoms this year on our rose bushes. And here is another foxglove. Look at that flowers on there. I didn't expect to get any flowers this year, but they sure are pretty. Up here I tore out all the beans, except this one little bean plant, but I think it's done producing. I think it's done. And all my peppers are still going. But what's new up here is suddenly I got 2 zucchinis that popped up. Now I gotta take one out and I'll throw it in here because I pulled out all my beets. So those little tiny zucchinis are gonna grow, but I'm gonna take one and stick it in the bag next to it so they each have their own room. I really need to harvest those chives again, but I got a lot of chives frozen and dehydrated, so. And I do have some more strawberries. So we do have strawberries coming again. I just ate about 12 of them this morning. And look at that. I got me a mashed potato squash coming. I about gave up on that plant. Don't know how it's going. It's a hot mess, but he's gonna put out one more. And this here is my zucchini plant I grew in a house. It's growing well. It's been out here for about a week now. Although I did find a squash bug on it already, so I buried the entire stem, mounded it. So we'll keep an eye on that. I tore out all my other squash plants. But look at that corn. That corn is 15 feet or high, or more. It's huge. Now our beautiful sunflower there. I thought it was a teddy bear sunflower, but that doesn't look like that to me. I must have planted my other golden sunflowers. But I have a shorter one in there too. That's probably a teddy bear. We'll see. And back in here, I got a bunch of bush beans growing as well, which are starting to flower. But I don't know, I just popped a bunch of them in there. Look at that bottle back there. Got that little bottle back there. But there's a couple beans. This corn is like a jungle. And my pepper plants are all still doing well. We got some peppers growing. This is a California Wonder. This is a Hungarian cheese. I just harvested all the peppers off of that. It's a nice pimento pepper I have growing. It's got a couple of them on there and a couple more are coming. So that's cool. And this here is a Shishita Pepper. Oh, I eat these by the droves. I have 2 plants, way too much for one person. And we need to harvest again. Looks like this is another Shishito, and over here is a lemon drop. Look at all the peppers on that. Tons. And this was supposed to be a big gym, but I don't believe it is. It's a jalapeno. It's not a big gym. Somehow, I didn't get any big gyms. Well, I gave a lot of plants away this year, so they got them. So, we're back in the shade. Although it is beautiful out today, 79 and quite windy. But that's it. Just a small tour. That's what's going on here in Northeast PA in my good little garden. Bye-bye, everybody.